What's going on, y'all? It's Jack. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome. Really appreciate everyone liking and subscribing on the channel. It helps out a lot, and I hope you've noticed the edit's getting a little bit better. I'm still working on that, so bear with me. But today, I wanted to make a video on everything that I've been using on the Colorado Trail thus far. I've been sitting at home here in Denver for about a week because if you've been following my videos, you know that the Rocky Mountains just got some crazy random May snow. It happens every once in a while, but it was really unexpected this year. It got about 12 inches in the higher country, so it's made the trail pretty miserable and unpassable to do. So I've been just kind of sitting around waiting for the snow to melt, and I thought I'd go over all the gear that I've been using and what's worked really well for me and what I plan on maybe switching out, but I've pretty much got everything set in stone. So let's get into it.
Starting out, we have my Z-Packs 50 liter DCF Arc Air bag. As you know, I really like my Granite Gear one, but my friend Brian actually borrowed it my last two sections, and I wanted to try something new, so I've been really digging it so far. I also have this very generic pack attachment off Amazon. If you all are curious about any of the Amazon gear I have, please just leave it in the comments and I'll shoot you a link below. My Black Diamond aluminum trekking poles, pretty cheap, about 50 bucks, super durable, and they're not even that heavy, and I really like them. Wise Owl stuff sacks. I have a 5 liter, a 10 liter, and a 20 liter, which usually the 20 liter contains my sleep system, like my sleeping bag and maybe something else. The 10 liter holds my clothing, and the 5 liter holds my electronics. I really like these bags. They keep me organized. They're pretty cheap off Amazon, and they're pretty much waterproof. I've ran them under the faucet, and they work really well. So if you have them inside a pack on top of a pack liner, your stuff will most definitely stay dry and stay organized. That's what I mainly use them for. The Z-Packs Duplex tent. My tent stakes are also from Amazon, just a really cheap ultralight stake. They have worked well so far, and they're pretty dang sturdy if you actually look at them. Pretty thick, and they don't really weigh that much, so I've been enjoying these. The Nemo Disco 15 degree men's long bag. As you all know, I'm a big fan of this thing, especially since I'm a side sleeper and I sleep a little bit cold. Nemo Tenzer men's wide long ultralight pad. The Hike Ensure ultralight pillow, also an Amazon purchase. Really liking this one so far. My Amazon butt pad, it is just really small. I think it weighs 2 ounces or 1.5 ounces, and it's just used for a little seating spot when I'm eating or hanging out. I don't really cook on trail, so if I want a cold soak, I bring my container, which is just off of Amazon, and then I have the Snow Peak Spork that works great. The water filter I've been using a long time is the Be Free, and it is the 0.6 liters. Although I am thinking about switching to my girlfriend's Sawyer Squeeze because this one has been clogging up a lot for me. Granted, I did just figure out a way to unclog it, and I think maybe I was just filtering some harsh stuff, but I don't know. Stay tuned for that. But I do really like this filter. Its flow rate works really well, and it's a very convenient filter to use. My Ursack, I believe it's a 10 liter one, comes with a smell-proof bag. I just tie my food to a tree, and if you haven't watched the video of the grizzly bear trying to rip an Ursack down, you definitely should, because this bag has been tested and it definitely works. It keeps critters out, and it can even withstand a straight up brown bear. Okay, so let's go through clothing piece by piece. I have a Free Fly bamboo moisture wicking SPF hoodie. You can check out Free Fly. They've got some really cool stuff. They're mainly revolved around fishing, but their hoodies have worked great for a sun hoodie and just for backpacking in general. To the right, we have some Nike Pro Hyper Warm Tights. These work great in the morning or when I'm going to sleep when I need an extra layer and it might be a little bit more chilly outside. Next, I have 2 pairs of Darn Tough socks. I have one that's a little bit more of a lighter sock to the right and a heavier sock at night because my feet do get colder to the left. Both I can hike in the day, and they keep my feet really, really dry, and they obviously don't stink as much either. To the right, pretty sure you've heard of this one. It's just the Frog Tog poncho. It's a very cheap Amazon poncho that has lasted people a long time, and it works really, really well. Then I have also an Amazon down jacket that comes with a stuff sack. It's pretty lightweight and it's actually really, really warm. I really dig that one. And you always see me wearing this hat. It's my Sub Pop hat. I actually got this from a friend a long time ago, along with the Kurt Cobain Diaries. Just wear that hat all the time. I really, really like it. Then in the middle, you have my Ditty Bag. It just has, everything that you would expect. Tylenol, toothbrush, toothpaste, sunscreen, body glide, the basic things, nothing really fancy in there. Then above it is a crumpled up Columbia Silver Ridge shirt. Never really understood the hype, but I got one for this thru hike and I've been really, really liking it actually because my arms would get pretty sunburned in the polyester t-shirts that I always wear. In fact, you probably saw my gnarly farmer's tan in the intro of this video, and that's a result of never wearing a shirt with sleeves. So I've been really liking that shirt so far. And then for shorts, I rock the Air Force PT shorts. When I was in the military, I got a bunch of these for free, and they are the best hiking shorts ever. If you can get your hands on them somehow online, I swear by them. They work really well. I've never had any problem with chafing where I've spent money on really expensive hiking shorts and they actually ended up chafing me. So I will not be switching from the Air Force PT shorts. In fact, wearing them right now. And lastly, you have my just simple 32-degree cool heat. Maybe you've heard of this brand, maybe you haven't. They're really cheap. You can buy like a 4-pack at Costco for $10. They're awesome shirts. I'm actually wearing one right now. It's a very thin polyester stretchy material. The only thing is sometimes I do get pack rash in these, but I don't know if it's these or just my body. And that covers clothing. This is my electronics setup. In the bottom, you have a GoPro Hero 8. On the left, just a standard iPhone cord. On the middle, you have 2 batteries. I tried out 2 different batteries because I wanted to see how good the Nightcore 10,000 amp one was versus this Amazon one, and to be honest with you, they're both really good. So they're both 10,000 amp. I've been satisfied with both of them on trail, just for a little bit of extra power. And then you can see I film with a Canon 90D. So I have a charging dock for 2 batteries there, and its cables in the top middle. And then I have a really just cheap headlamp that I got off Amazon that works great. I've never even replaced the batteries, and maybe replaced them once, but I got 2 headlamps for about $15. So pretty hard to beat, and it does everything I need. That's my electronics.
So that's everything I'm carrying for the CT. Base weight comes out to be about 14.8 pounds. Pretty good considering the Canon 90D weighs, with the lens, almost 3 pounds on its own. So I'm pretty happy with that. By the time you're watching this, I'll probably be around the Breckenridge, Copper Mountain area. And if you found this helpful, consider dropping a like and subbing to the channel to watch me finish the trail. I have an announcement in November, but I don't want to make it because I don't know if it's happening yet. So stay tuned for that. And I appreciate you all watching as always. and I'll see you guys on the trail.